Welcome back to Crypto Toronto. This video would like to discuss crypto.com, how it's currently performing and what we could expect during the upcoming days and hours, especially on the 4-hourly time frame. I would like to start right away, and what you can clearly see is that we are finding support on top of the 200-day moving average on the 4-hourly time frame. Therefore, I think this is actually quite a healthy level to find support on top, and I am actually not concerned about this trend at all right now. If we are actually able to stay strong on top of the 200-day moving average, or otherwise on top of this ascending support where we have already seen multiple touch points on top, where we are currently seeing resistance underneath. So this is for sure a level where we would like to break out above and find support on top during the upcoming hours to see a further increase afterwards. So that is for sure something I think is quite important to know. And what else is actually very important? If we take a look at the RSI, what I think is absolutely good to know is that we are actually breaking down below the dotted line. Therefore, I do actually expect a major movement towards the upside afterwards. The last time that we actually saw the RSI as far as it is right now, we did actually see growth afterwards. I will be zooming in for you just a little bit closer. We could clearly see that after this point in time, we did actually see a further decline, but we were creating these higher lows on the RSI, these lower lows on the chart, and eventually we did start to see this increase on the chart. So that is something I personally think it is likely to occur. And if we do see a similar scenario playing itself out right now on the 4-hourly time frame, I personally think that we would be seeing a further decline heading towards the 0.618 range at $47 and perhaps an increase in the RSI, creating higher lows on the RSI, lower lows on the chart, and eventually seeing a growth after retesting the 0.618 level. But right now I personally think that is not the case, because I do actually think that we are going to find a stronghold on top of this ascending support and as well on top of the 200-day moving average, and heading further towards the upside afterwards. So if we do see a breakdown below the 200-day moving average, it is actually likely that we are going to see that scenario playing itself out, that we will be seeing lower lows getting created on the chart and higher lows getting created on the RSI. But right now I'm personally very bullish, and I think that we are going to see a stronghold being found on top of the 200-day moving average. Well, this being said, I would like to head towards the daily time frame, where we can clearly see that we are experiencing this major bullish divergence on the daily chart. Why am I saying this? Is because for sure we are seeing this lower low on the RSI, but we are as well seeing this higher low on the chart. Therefore, this is a confirmed bullish divergence, and this is actually giving me the confidence that we are actually going to hold strong on top of the 0.5 range at $56, and that is exactly what I personally think will occur during the upcoming hours, and why I am actually quite bullish and sure that we are going to find a stronghold on top of this ascending support and as well on top of the 200-day moving average. This being said, I would like to enable right away the MACD. On the MACD, what you can clearly see is that we are already experiencing crossover of momentum towards the downside. What I personally think is that it's quite likely that we are going to see a decline in momentum towards the downside, and therefore eventually a crossover taking place on the daily time frame. And that is for sure something I think will be absolutely good to see eventually, to see a further increase of momentum towards the upside once we are finding support on top of this ascending support line. So that is something I think is absolutely good to know. And I would like to take a quick look as well at the 4-hourly time frame, where we are clearly already experiencing that momentum loss on the MACD, and therefore a crossover will perhaps occur on Monday or even tomorrow. It will be a possibility, and that is for sure something I think could perhaps occur on Monday, and we would be seeing once more momentum towards the upside getting started. And what I think is actually good to know is that if we enable the EMA ribbon, we are actually experiencing resistance above us right now, and therefore I think we will be actually finding a quite difficult to break out above the 0.382 level at $66, but I would actually like to see this occur, because we will be finding support on top of the EMA ribbon at that point in time if we are able to find a stronghold on top of the 0.382 level. Lastly, I would like to take a look at the daily time frame, but before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up down below if you are liking the content so far about crypto.com, and if you did, do not forget as well to hit that subscribe button down below. This being said, I would like to discuss lastly the EMA ribbon, where we are currently at. We are clearly finding support on top of the EMA ribbon. That is for sure something I think is absolutely amazing, and this is also one of the reasons why I personally think that we will be able to hold strong on top of this ascending support range, and as well on top of the 0.5 Fibonacci at $0.56 for now. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like, do not forget to give me a thumbs up, and as well I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.